I gotta get me one of them Jones. I like that.
Oh, man, I threw out my other one. Or you can
You gotta stop throwing stuff out. You always throwing stuff.
If I buy something from the store and I try it on and it don't fit, I
throw
just
it out?
I throw it right in the trash. Frank was hot. What you mean you throw it in the trash?
You know what that means?
What?
You must got some stuff he want. He got his eyes on something.
I don't have nothing. You know what I mean?
To you.
I had a blazer. Angie felt it was an old man blazer. I love this blazer. She threw it in trash.
Oh, that's messed up.
I was hot.
Yeah, that's messed up.
I was.
That's
Now,
messed up.
Wifey knows best.
now I will wear pants, holes.
Jerome. 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 It was probably
Listen, it was one of them blazers.
probably a translator.
Yeah.
No, listen.
She threw it in
I got this blazer from I forgot what thrift shop. But listen, hold on. But listen, I ain't got no problem going through thrift
I
shop.
was about to say, I ain't going to hate on it because it's in the thrift shop. Because I heard it be some stuff in there.
Do not hate on thrift shops.
I ain't going to hate on it because I heard it be some stuff in there.
Not helping your case.
What you mean?
To lead off with, I got it from a thrift shop is crazy.
What
That's your first major point.
do you mean? That's get the thrift shop. Is
I'm
good.
saying no, but if your wife threw it out, and if you to lead
and
with,
then you lead when it was from a thrift shop.
Yeah.
Because she didn't like it. She was a hater.
I mean, I'm on your side.
I
She
can't
threw it
tell.
out.
You know what? I really can't tell you on my side. That's just me.
See,
I can't tell.
this somebody looking for smoke. He looking for smoke.
I can't tell.
I did
you
no
on
such
my
thing.
side.
I did nothing to show that I was against you.
Well, let's start this podcast. Hey, man, this is the coach.
And this is the Beacon. And this is the Point Blank Perspectives podcast.
You know, do my clap. You don't clap. I'm trying to figure out. You don't clap at all.
Listen, man, you got a good thing going over there. When you clap, good things happen. So we just gonna let you go ahead and keep doing what you do.
Respect, okay?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's all.
So what's going on today? First, let me say this.
What do you have to say?
First, what do we want to talk about? Then I'll say what I gotta say.
No, say what you gotta say first.
At this present moment, I would just take a moment of silence because of the passing of Jesse Jackson.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Just of all the great things he had done. So in this moment of silence for that. And not just him, any other person that has passed away. Moment of silence. All right. So, what do we want to talk about?
I like that. And it actually kind of is a good segue into what I want to talk about today.
I'm the best. Go ahead.
Because
You see how that smooth transition.
now, let's. You here? Bring it here.
Okay.
But no.
Okay.
So the topic I was thinking about for today is confidence as a man.
Oh.
So that's why I'm saying that was a good segue actually, because I think that Jesse Jackson was definitely a man who had a lot of extreme confidence.
Okay.
Especially during the time of being a black man and, just being able to instill and empower black people to love themselves and believe in themselves and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I'm saying that was actually like a perfect way to segue.
Did you see that?
I did. Listen,
bang.
you did it.
You
did it. I give props.
Okay, and you clap. Oh, yes.
I give props.
Okay, good. Okay.
So that's what I'm thinking. Confidence as a man.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I guess in order to get the conversation started, I would ask the question to you of, what does confidence as a man look like to you?
Ooh. Confidence. I got to think about that. Wow. Confidence as a man, what does that look like to me? Okay. Well, I believe, because this is our point blank perspective, I believe confidence as a man where he stands on what he says. You confidence. And no matter what if I'm saying something and I believe what I'm saying, I don't change. I'm going to show you my confidence. And we talked about that off the air a little bit. When this may not have nothing to do with what we're getting ready to say, what we're talking about, but we're talking about confidence. My thing is, when I buy something and it does not fit me, I will throw it in the trash. Different people have told me, oh, why you do that? That's my confidence. Don't have nothing to do with what we talking about, but I wanted to share that. That's my confidence. I'm throwing it in trash. They had nothing to do with it. I don't know. I don't. Okay, go. You go. Let me bounce off of you. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say that. I didn't have nothing to say. Go ahead. What you said?
How is you throwing clothes in the trash confidence? That's why I'm laughing. Why is that confidence? What is the confidence?
Because people tell me I shouldn't do that, and I don't.
And you confidently just throw your clothes in the trash.
Yeah. If I put it on, oh, this don't fit. Okay, I throw this in the trash. But all right, never mind. You know what? You know what?
You're confident. You just throw it in the trash.
As we're talking about it, that ain't had shit to do with it.
At all.
That had nothing to do with it.
That's why I'm like, what are you talking about?
You know what? I don't know. Go ahead, you started. Go ahead, you tell me. I got to think about that. What's a good one?
The first part of your answer was fine. And then I don't know where you strayed on to, but
that's
that
why
was fine.
you're here to reel me back in. Come on, get yourself together. Go ahead.
So let me see. So confidence as a man to me looks like some of what you said. So that firm belief of whatever it is. I kind of want to say unshakable, but that's probably not necessarily true. But it has a certain there's a certain firmness to a man's confidence. Like when he says something or he does something, there's a certain type of energy that they put out when they say it, so that you believe it. Like you know that that's what they mean.
Right.
Versus when you have people that aren't really that confident, you can kind of tell like they didn't really say it. Like they say it with your chest.
Right.
You normally you say and do things with your chest. Right. You're very intentional about whatever it is that we're talking about or that you're doing, and you're very knowledgeable in it as well. Because I think the more knowledgeable you are in things, the more confidence that you have.
Not to cut you off.
No, you good.
Also, when we're talking about what does a confident man look like, it also how he dresses. It's another way of showing I'm confident. Because I hear, and I haven't done it because my confidence as far as dressing is not there.
Okay.
No, it's real, as far as wearing fit clothes. and you wear fit clothes and you put different things together. I'm just not, I'm old school, I'm traditional. Yeah. I'm going to try where, you put a hoodie on with a coat, a long coat,
Oh, I know what you're saying.
Right, you know what I mean?
Like a dress suit, but then we wear the hoodie underneath.
Right.
And like some sneakers or whatever.
Yeah, it's the confidence of, you know what? I'm going to pull this off. If nobody don't like it, your provider, your aura about you, that's confidence. You know what? I can put this on and I can still look good. Like I got a time when I'm confident. When I get in the truck, work, and I put on my cowboy hat. No joke.
Ahead,
so dude said to me, he said, "Yo, why you keep on wearing a cowboy hat?" I looked at him with confidence. This is what I told him. I said, "You see that? You see the truck I drive?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Remember, they say we got horsepower. I got horses, I got the cowboy hat." And that's what I told him. And I got the paperwork and walked in the truck and took off. What are we talking about? Horses, cowboy hat. Yeah. So listen, stop laughing. When I first brought the cowboy hat, Angie looked at me, "What'd you get a cowboy hat for?" Well, of course, now I got my confidence. I said, "Why can't I wear a cowboy hat? What's the matter with that?"
Okay.
I can wear a cowboy hat. I have a right to. That's my confidence.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? My confidence will make you see what I see. No, I'm just saying.
No, you're not wrong. I'm just laughing at the way you touch
as a man, we're talking about a man with.
You're not wrong though.
A man with confidence will make you see, even if he say, you know what, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna do it this way, no matter what it may be, I'm gonna do it this way, and you can't vision it. But when it comes together, no matter clothes, the thoughts, the whatever he may do, and he put it together, you be like, oh yeah, all right, I see. That's the confidence that he brings to the table.
Yeah, no, that's real. Like,
You know?
I was just laughing because of the way you were saying it, but that's 100% true.
Right.
And I think I've actually experienced that because I remember.
You do?
Yeah, no, I remember when I forget what Christmas it was, but we went up to Conshohocken or whatever.
Was I there?
I don't remember if you was there or not.
Okay, go ahead.
But I remember when I walked in, I had on some fitted pants. And I remember our cousin was like, "Man, you got a lot of confidence wearing those Jordans."
Andy said that?
No.
Okay.
But it was just funny because I'm not like that's just how I dress. So I didn't think nothing of it. And then I remember another time I went to like a family party or whatever, and you know my Uncle Tommy or whatever.
Yes.
I walked up to the party. I forget what I had on, but I remember I had on like I think I had on some black shoes, some white socks, and I had on like some fitted like
Yeah, that's a lot of confidence.
So, and he was like, that's a lot of confidence.
Wait, hold on. Let's stop for a second. What did you have on?
It was like some black dress shoes, some white socks, and some gray.
Like white tube socks?
No, they was like white dress socks. But I had some like gray pants with white pinstripes or something on them. I forget what it was, but I was just like, I don't care today.
Well, that had me think.
What?
A man that's confident don't care what nobody else says.
Yeah.
Because that was you.
Yeah, that was me.
You didn't care what somebody said. Listen, sometimes your confidence, it's... Okay. I want to talk about what you just said because, one, you were very confident.
Mm-hmm.
At what point, because that's something to talk about, at what point when you decided to say, I'm going to match this with that, and we're talking about just clothes. I'm going to match this with that. At what point you didn't see that it may not work out? You just seen, this is what I'm wearing.
I'm going to tell you what I did see.
What?
I said, there's going to be a lot of comments about this. That's what I saw. You hear even the difference in how I perceived it. It wasn't that, this is going to be a problem or, this doesn't go together.
Right.
It was, people going to say something about this.
And that's
still didn't care.
That's a confident man.
Yeah, still didn't care.
You don't care what anybody say. I got you, okay.
And it was funny because he was the only person that said something to me the whole day.
That was.
But that doesn't mean that it was a good look.
I don't know if I was there or not.
No, you definitely wasn't at this one.
Okay.
Yeah, you wasn't at this one.
Okay. But I'm going to just say that he was the only one that had confidence to come to you and say, what the hell you got? Right. Because when you're telling me this, what was the top? I got to see the whole fit.
It was like, I forget what the shirt was.
Okay.
Yeah, I forget what
the shirt was. Was it tight?
9 times out of 10, it probably was. Yeah, 9 times out of 10, it probably was.
Okay. So, you know what? When I see somebody dressed like that, and you a man can tell another man when he's confident. And I see that, and I see you confidence, I salute.
Right.
Because the reason why I salute and I respect that person, because the first thing I say was, that man has a lot of confidence because I couldn't do it. I can't, I don't have that much confidence to pull that off.
Right.
So, hey man, I respect. I respect you. That's all I gotta say, man. I definitely, respect.
And then the other thing too with him is just generational difference.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he's from the old school. You know what I'm saying? So anything that's like not from his era, he looks at with kind of like a
right.
Like, what's this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's funny because originally when all the fitted stuff started happening, like I was from the baggy jean era and the big t-shirts. So when I first saw the fitted era, it was like, what's these dudes doing? Like what's this? But then over time, you start to realize, like, hold up, no, this is the look. And then you like, well, at least for me, I tried it and I was like, this ain't too bad. Now I can't do like the skinny jeans and the stuff that can't go up to your waist. I can't do that.
Gotcha.
Because some people do that. Like, they do the skinny jeans, you can't even pull up.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't doing that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. And also, you know a confident man when you see. A lot of times they say, well, for me, I think to get up there and model is you gotta have confidence because you are modeling or showing off some pieces that I'll be like, oh, what the heck? but again, your confidence.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you another time you gotta have confidence. I went out California when my father was living, young. I'm young at the time. You know, us on the East Coast, we're not used to how they rock on the West Coast. So we see, and long story short, it was a new beach. I think that's a lot of confidence. You have to show to be your thing just your thing just swinging in public like that. And that's a lot of confidence. It's no way in the world I could do that. It's no way in the world I could be on a new beach. No. But again, that's just showing the confidence. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. You looking like, no. You looking like, your confidence is like, I could be there.
I went to one.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been to a new beach before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, like me, I was up high, looking down, and that was
close enough.
That was close enough. You're telling me, was you like I was, or was you down?
No, I went down.
You was in action.
Yeah. I was on the beach naked.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a new beach. Why would I not be on the beach naked?
Okay.
But this is what I'll tell you.
Okay.
My focus wasn't on everybody else.
How wasn't it?
Because my thing is, I know out of however many people here, I ain't got the worst body. That's my attitude.
Okay.
That's my attitude.
That's the confidence in you.
Out of how many people here, I know I don't have the worst body.
Okay. I respect
that.
I respect that. Okay.
That's my mindset.
I respect what you say.
And when I got down there, I realized I was right. Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you got to realize, like, some people are overconfident. You know what I'm saying? So some people where it's just like, ew, why would you even think to go to a new beach?
Got you.
But
right.
That's not my space to judge them. If they comfortable and they confident, go ahead and rock out. I ain't here to look at you anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what it was for me. And it was an experience. It was like a bucket list thing. Like, check it off.
Oh, okay. That was never on my bucket list. But, so, not even close. So, if I open up the dictionary and there's a picture of what do a confidence man look like, the first person I think of is Deion Sanders.
Okay.
That young man, from the time I ever seen him at Florida State, he's always showed confidence. And yeah, so if I open up a dictionary and the poster, the face of confidence, I'm thinking Deion Sanders.
I'm not mad at that, but the person who I would think of before him is not Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali. That's who I would think of.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Because Muhammad Ali had confidence in the ring. He had confidence like outside of the ring.
Right. Okay.
And he just had this unbelievable, unattainable belief in himself. Like,
right.
It was almost like anybody listening to him would think he was delusional.
Right.
But he was able to back a lot of that stuff up. And he was willing to actually go through whatever he had to go through to stand on business for whatever he believed in.
Right.
And so to me, he's like the ultimate, like, man of confidence. So if I was to open up a book, I would expect to see Muhammad Ali there.
Oh, that's a good one.
I mean, he literally called himself the greatest of all time. Like, we literally call people GOATs now.
Right.
But he called himself and told us he was the greatest of all time, and he backed it up.
Yeah, that would be
And even
true.
all these decades later of him not boxing, people still argue that he's the greatest boxer of all time. And that's if it's even an argument.
Right.
So,
yeah, that's true.
But I'm not mad at Deion, though. Deion definitely, to the point where I think it impacted his son in the draft. But that's a whole nother conversation.
I agree with you, yeah. But that's a total different. But confidence, he didn't care what you thought about him. And like Muhammad Ali, when I was, when I was looking at Deion Sanders, he would talk trash and hate confidence, but he would go in that field and back it up.
Yep.
He would back it up. I've seen, and I'm not in the football world, but I have seen where he would shut one side down, where ain't nothing going over the side. The confidence was so bad where quarterbacks didn't even want to throw to his side.
Right. No,
That's confidence.
That's
and that's what, to me, that's what and it can't go wrong, either one we said, Muhammad Ali or Deion Sanders. But when I think of a confident man, I open the book up, it's Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, no,
So,
definitely two good examples.
where do a man's confidence come from?
It could come from a number of different places, honestly.
Okay.
It could come from just how they were raised. So it can come from their parents. It can come from their friends if they got a good supporting system hyping them up. It could come from whatever woman is in their life, like if they're married or have a girlfriend. It could come from their status. So if they come from a family of like wealthy lineage or whatever, or they come from money, it could be that. So it's a number of different areas I think that confidence can come from.
When I thought of that, it's, for me, I'm always thinking of a little kid. And I'm always thinking of someone is always pouring into him, you can do it. And that builds up your confidence. And also, when we flip it over, I know we're talking about boys, men. But if you look at it, the best example, a good example is a little girl where she's always told, you're pretty, you're pretty. And her confidence is, you know what? I am pretty. And no matter what someone says about that young lady, in her mind, she's pretty. And that's also confidence. So confidence is just not men. We're talking about men, but it's whoever. And I believe it's whoever it starts from a little young man, and as he's growing, I believe that it depends on the situation. And it depends on who's pouring into you the confidence that you can do that.
Right.
Even if you may fail, you still give it a try. You still show, even if you, what's that thing they say? Fake it until you make it.
Yeah.
That's the confidence. Show the confidence, even if you don't know what's going on, you may get past. You may get through the situation.
Right.
So that's the way I look at
And
it.
another area where confidence comes from as a man and is through their faith.
Yes.
So I know when I was a kid, I used to get like teased terribly, like for a number of reasons. My lips was too big, my nose was too big, I was too dark, my feet was too big, I was skinny. Like I was just everything under the sun you could think of, like I got teased about, right?
Okay.
But then over time you start to realize, wait a minute, all right, they busting on me or whatever, but I can't control none of this stuff. Some of y'all stink. Some of y'all clothes don't fit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that started to be my thing where I started to look, I'm like, well, wait a minute, all right, yeah, my lips big, I can't control that. But you, with them ugly feet or them stinky feet or whatever it was that, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, well, some of these things that I'm being teased about, I can't control. And then I remember they used to always say like, everybody's made in God's image.
Okay.
So that became my thing. It's like, well, if I understand that I was made in God's image, then why am I going to allow a person to dictate to me like how I feel about myself?
But but to have that confidence,
the confidence came from the faith, is what I'm saying.
Right. Okay.
Like having the understanding the importance of the faith and then believing in the faith or whatever is what helped me to kind of navigate that space.
Got you.
Because when you in real time and you're a kid and you don't realize what's happening and it's happening constantly and you don't really know how to deal with it and people aren't, this is an era before where it's like, oh, you can't bully nobody or, oh, mental health and all this stuff. So it was like when you had to go through that, you had to go through it.
Yeah.
And you had to figure it out quick.
Right.
Like, because if you sit there and cry.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, so you can't do that.
Oh, you better not cry.
But at the same time, you can't lash out and beat everybody up who's talking about you.
Right.
So you got to figure it out. So, at some point you get funny, you bust back. But then there's other times where it's just like, all right, well, I just got to know, like, I don't have to respond to everything, and I got to be confident in myself.
Right.
And the more confident I got in myself, the more I started to, like, embrace who I was and how I looked.
Good.
And, you know, that was a confident thing.
Oh, yeah. Hey, listen, confidence is big for someone, especially it depends on, like you said, if you're going through something.
Right.
If you was never, so when you giving someone confidence, for me, it's like I'm coaching you. I'm coaching, and I hate to use this, I'm coaching your ego. Because confidence deals with your ego. Because if you don't have that confidence in that situation, your ego will get tore up. But if I'm confident in this situation that's in front of me, it don't matter. Like you said, it don't matter what somebody say to me.
Right.
My ego, my persona, my whatever you may do, may be or do, is going to shine.
Right.
Like the light.
Right.
Okay. I just wanted to say that. Like
Because that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of the stuff that people tease me about when I was younger are things that people love about me today.
Okay.
And that becomes another part, too. It's like, all right, that's just somebody's opinion.
Right.
Like, everybody in the world don't feel that way.
Right.
So it's also where you put your energy at. It's like, okay, I can focus on this person who just seems to happen to have a problem with me or an issue with how I look. Or I can focus on all the other people that don't have an issue with how I look and put my energy there.
There you go. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Because once you start getting the results, like once you start to get the compliments and the confidence, like it don't matter what nobody say to you.
Nah, I'm not even going, I'm going to leave what I was going to say. I'm leaving that alone because I wanted to go back to the pants. I just didn't. I tried to. I just, okay, all right, never mind. You know, I'm not going to get into that. But can a man confident, can it intimidate someone? Deion Sanders is a prime example of that.
How so?
We're talking about because I remember the time when I didn't understand it, where Deion Sanders threw some water on, I forgot
I was about to say, I don't think I know this story.
Well, there's a thing there was something in the paper, I guess it was the paper, and Deion Sanders playing for the Atlanta Braves. Because you know Deion Sanders,
He played
is
baseball
confident. He played baseball and football.
at the same time.
At the same time.
Yeah.
That's confidence.
Yeah.
In your God-given beliefs, abilities. Well, there was something, an article, whatever it was, and Deion Sanders seen the reporter. And it's on video, and he threw water on him, whatever, it was some type of liquid. And they, he said, "Oh, you're real classy, Deion." And Deion was like, "Whatever, but you better stop talking trash," something to that degree. So I think at that time, you got to have a lot of confidence to do that. And it was packed, all the reporters, and he threw it right on him. You got to have a lot of confidence to do something like that.
Either that or you just fed up.
Yeah, that too. But you're right. Right. A lot of times when I don't know how it is in the corporate world, but on a regular job, if there's a lot of times where your supervisor, you know your stuff. Here we go. I'm a trucker. There was a situation at my job where my supervisor, he would tell me something and I would say to him, "No, that's not gonna work." Well, how you know? And now I'm starting to run it down to him because I am the expert in this field because I drive trucks.
Right.
And I started seeing a little bit that I felt as though he was getting a little intimidated because he would, "Well, I'm the supervisor." Oh, you intimidated? So now I have to double down. I say, "I'm the expert." Yeah, you the supervisor. You didn't have to say that because I already knew that. But that let me know you're intimidated. Okay, you threaten. You're threatened because I'm giving my opinion and I am the expert in this. Now you could tell me, these are routes and this and that. I know where I gotta go. I know what I gotta do. So that's one way of, you're intimidated, your confidence. What about you?
No, your confidence definitely can intimidate some people.
Mhm.
And it's crazy because I think a lot of times when your confidence intimidates somebody, that's not even the intention of your confidence. You just happen to be an expert at whatever it is, or you just happen to be very knowledgeable about whatever is going on. What?
Sometimes mine is intentional,
Okay.
especially when I hit my Temu cologne. When I hit my cologne, my confidence move up. So when I go through the church, I'm confident.
You trying to catch something?
No. No. I'm not trying to catch nothing. I'm just my confidence. You don't listen, hold on, man. You don't always have to try to catch something because you're confident. You single guys? Yeah, y'all
saying,
do.
Man,
Yeah, you know. You us
you
married.
put your cologne on and you walk through the church.
Yeah,
What you walking through the church
you know
like
what?
that for?
You know what that did? That did.
Yeah, what's
yeah,
going on?
You're right.
Only
Okay.
thing you supposed to be trying to catch is the Holy Ghost.
You're right. You know what? You know what? You're right. But it wasn't until you said something. I didn't even look at it like that. I just look at it.
I'll give you a better example.
Good. Come on. Good. Okay. Good.
It's almost like every year when we do fantasy football.
Oh God.
And I enter the league
Okay.
with such confidence because I already know what I'm going to do to everybody in the league. But that's neither here nor there. And y'all can fix y'all faces. You behind the camera, fix your face because I see you. Fix your face.
But
He's not even in the league and he you know what I'm saying?
I think
I retired him years ago.
I think you one thing I think I know. You do show a lot of confidence. I can't say anyone's intimidated by your confidence. It may be, but they're not gonna say nothing. That they're intimidated because you may say, I'm going on a run. And you go on the run. So yeah, at certain times, when you go on your run,
You know how I know I intimidate people?
I hate to ask why.
Because you don't have to
How?
ask. I'm going to tell you because I'm confident in my answer.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to tell you how I know I intimidate people.
Okay, go ahead. How?
Because people have secret conversations behind my back.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Oh, I hope such and such win. Come on, you could do it. Yeah, that's intimidation because they don't want me to win.
You know what? I think I'm intimidated because I do it in front of your face. I don't do it. Okay, if you want to say that, you know what? Yeah, that's me. I am the guy that's intimidated. And the problem is, I'm not even playing you, and I'm intimidated. I don't even be playing you. I'm like, come on, somebody beat him. Jesus Christ. You're right. Okay, you're right. I am the person that may be starting up the face of the family, as he called himself. Yeah, so yeah, that would be me. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm
That's
sorry.
hilarious.
Yes.
But yeah, no, so I think, because you're right, sometimes it is intentional, but I'm saying in moments where it's not intentional, most of the time the person's intimidated because they're scared of that person's just aura or they're scared of that person's knowledge of something.
Right.
Like they realize they don't know as much or they can't compete
Right.
with the person that's in front of them.
Right. That is true. Yeah.
But at the same time of me saying that, I don't think that it's on the person who has that level of confidence or that level of knowledge to now dim their light
right.
to make others feel better.
Right. That's true.
Now, I think you have to be mindful of the fact of just because you have that aura and that power, there's a certain responsibility that comes with that.
Right.
So just
Okay.
because you and I'll just say better for the sake of conversation, just because you have better knowledge than someone, or just because you are perceived as better than somebody in a certain situation, doesn't mean you have to act that way or make other people feel less than because you are.
Okay.
But at the same time, still be as knowledgeable as you are, still be as confident as you are, but it's just a certain level of responsibility that comes with it.
Gotcha. Okay. So, and this when I'm going to ask you, I fall victim of this.
Okay.
Has your confidence ever been tested, shaken, or have you ever lost confidence?
Man, I probably had at least one version of each of those things probably on a daily basis
Okay.
at some point in time. I mean,
Okay.
because the reality is there's certain moments that come up where, okay, everything else in my day might be going well, but this one thing in particular, I might not be so sure about. So my confidence
Right.
might be shaken.
Okay.
Or I may have experienced a series of not having wins in just life in general.
Right.
And so now you start to feel like, dang, like, can I ever get over the hump of
Okay.
whatever this is, or will things ever turn around? So I think there's moments of each of those things. So yeah, that's yes.
I can go. I got a lot of them,
Okay.
but two stand out to me big time.
Okay.
One is me and Angie go to Vegas, and this is where I'm going to propose to her. I proposed to her in Vegas, and up until we got to the restaurant was me, Angie, my father, and his wife. Up until we got into the restaurant, I got the ring. We already know I'm married. My confidence was shaking
Okay.
because I was saying to myself, I know this is the person I'm gonna marry. We know it. But what do I do if she says no? It went through my mind, and it was quick too. What do I do if she say no? I can't even look at her.
Why did you think that there was a possibility she would say no?
Because there's always going to be a possibility where the person says, no.
Well, remember, I've never been through the process. So in my mind, at the point that somebody says that they want to marry somebody, and let me preface it by saying, in my mind, when people go about it the right way, meaning that y'all have already had some sort of conversation around whether y'all would marry each other or not.
Yes.
Y'all have already done some sort of I don't know, just different conversations that kind of let you know, like
the pregame before you do I got on one knee. The setting was right, intimate restaurant, but it had to be about 15 seconds before I actually went in my pocket and got that ring. My confidence was wavy, like, oh my God. If she say no, I'm crushed. I am crushed. And my confidence was a little wavy, a little bit like, this gotta, even though I know in the back of my mind, like, okay, I know she gonna say yes, but the unsurety creeped up in the front.
Yeah.
Where I wasn't sure, like, did I do it right? Did I? Yeah, it was just a lot dealing with that. That's the first one. The second one, when I went to go take my CDL test.
Okay.
The first time I failed it. So my confidence of going to take this test again, I have no confidence. And now I'm talking to Angie, and I'm like, Angie, I don't know if I actually can do this. I was at the point where I don't know if I can even pass this test. Because I know I don't do good in tests. And I was like, Angie, I don't think I can pass it. And then Angie told me, she said, Freddie, you got it. Just think of Rocky. And I'm saying to myself, Rocky? What the hell Rocky got to do with this? This fictional dude. She said, Freddie, you got knocked down. Get back up.
Yeah.
The eye of the tiger. Rah! And she did that. And me looking at her like she fucking crazy, it took away my scaredness. It took away not having confidence because I wasn't even focusing on it. I'm like, what? And then I went and took, and I passed. and don't pause me when I say this, okay?
Okay.
When I passed my CDL, when Angie said yes, I was happier than a faggot at Boys Town.
Oh, Lord.
I'm telling you, I was on top of the world, dog. I was on top of, because those are two things that, my confidence was done. But those are the things that, that's me. Go ahead. What about you? I'm just saying.
We definitely gonna have to figure out how we gonna work around that. Because that was crazy.
Listen,
I wasn't even gonna pause you. I was about to cut. And start over.
I'm just saying, this is.
You were elated. You were happy.
Yes, I was elated.
Okay.
I was
Let's go with that.
Okay.
Christmas.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You try to have the whole community come down on us, and we just now get.
Listen,
come on, man.
I ain't gonna tell you how I feel, but
you told us enough. Right. You relax.
You right. All right. You right. You go ahead.
No, so I mean, and I feel like I've referenced it a lot just because that's just the reality. But I think my confidence has been tested over this last year with just not working because it changes things. Like you financially is different. Like my life is different now. And, not waking up every day going into like a set place where I know what my role is and what I'm supposed to do and go through that whole process like that, that shakes that messes with you. Like that messes with your confidence because then you start to question like, well, why did I get laid off or why haven't I found another job yet or this and that. So there's moments where you actually do have your confidence shaken in that. So that's definitely been something that I've battled with. And then even with me going the entrepreneurial route, like there's some times where my confidence has been shaken or I've lost confidence because as an entrepreneur, you're putting out so many cold calls. Like you're constantly calling people or reaching out to people or going to networking events, trying to like just spread the word of your business. And then you meet people that are interested and some of them, they might come through and it's like, okay, great. But the majority of them are telling you no, or they're telling you, oh, we'll get back to you, and they never do. Or they show all of this enthusiasm and excitement about what you do, but then you get to a certain point where they never close the deal, or they're not the person making the decision. So you get to points where it's like, dang, am I doing all the right stuff? Should I still be doing this? So there's a lot of reasons just with that scenario alone where confidence has been lost, shaken, broken, like all of that stuff. And then to your point too, about the tests. So anytime I have to take a test, because I've had to take, certification tests and stuff like that. But every time I've had to take a test, I'm always nervous about taking the test. But I'm nervous because of the possibility of failing. Just like what you said about the proposal, you were nervous about the possibility of her saying no.
Right.
I'm nervous about the possibility that I could fail, but most of the time, if not all of the time that I've ever taken a certification test, I don't recall ever failing any of them.
Okay.
Like not even my driver's test. The first time I took it, I passed it.
Ooh, not me.
But it's because when I go to study something and I really want something, I lock in and I try to do everything I can to prepare for it. So by the time I get to it, even if I'm nervous about doing it, I should be okay.
Okay.
Whereas, so some people be nervous because they didn't prepare.
Okay.
That's a completely different thing than of being nervous because of, okay, there's a possibility that this might not go the way I want it to go. But I know I've prepared for it.
Okay.
That's two totally different things.
Okay.
And so I'm saying most of the time, that's where my nervousness comes from when it comes to the test stuff is I'm nervous about, well, dang, what if I overthink this? What if I somehow drop the ball and fail the test?
Wow. Now, I was thinking about this. Did your confidence ever change in a relationship? From your friend or since you're single, different females?
What I will say is that I've had friends in my life who have had much bigger belief and vision for me than I've ever had for myself.
Okay.
And that's been huge because sometimes, I'm a confident, I would like to think I'm a pretty confident person. I would like to think that when I step into most rooms, I don't feel like I don't belong there or that I can't hang with whoever is in the room in terms of conversation or intellect or whatever. But there's certain people who I've had the pleasure of having enter my life that have kind of even heightened that, the belief I already have in myself, they've taken it to another level.
Got you.
Just because of their belief in me.
Okay.
And I would like to think that everybody has that to some capacity, even if it's not a whole bunch of people, even if it's just one person in your life that has the ultimate belief that you can achieve whatever it is that you set out to do. They're there to support you and just, when you're not operating on all cylinders, they can get you back on track.
Right.
I've been fortunate enough to have friends like that, and I've been fortunate enough to even in the relationships that I've been in, I've been fortunate enough to have women in my life that have been that way. Okay. So.
Yeah, I think for me, it's what you just said, and it's for me, Angie, and I, friends and cousins and all that different things, but when my confidence may be shaken, whatever it may be, I know for a fact I can come to you, but I know for a fact if I can't get to anybody, I know my wife.
Right.
And she's going to always, even if she may not agree with me on the decision that I'm getting ready to do, or my decision on I'm not too sure, she always builds up my confidence. You know, no, it's okay, you got it. And once my confidence is built up, then she can go ahead and start to, well, no, hold on, don't do it this way. Because she sees that, she understands that, and most people, if my confidence is there, I can receive it better.
Right.
But if my confidence ain't there and I'm already down here, and then you keep on jabbing, I won't be able to receive it. I can't see nothing. I'm looking at you like you the person that.
Right.
So she always builds me up enough and say, okay, this and that, and then starts to, no, let's remove that. Let's remove that. So if she built me up here, time I give it, she's now I'm level. You know, so it doesn't matter. She's like, okay, now you can go ahead. Go ahead. Now, go ahead, do what you got to do.
Fly, little pelican.
Yeah, fly, little fly. Yeah, that's her. But,
So here's the question I have for you. And I know we're talking about confidence as a man, but how important is it in a relationship that your woman has confidence?
in you,
No, as an individual. Like her herself has confidence.
it depends on the situation.
Okay.
Because you want your wife to have confidence. But in a marriage, if your wife isn't confident in something, as men, as men and husbands, if you truly love your wife, because some people are married don't even love their wife.
Right.
But if you truly love it, we're trying to fix that.
Right.
And it may not be fixed. And you can't fix it. So when you ask that question, the only thing I can say is you just gotta just pray. Pray for your wife, where you're praying that her confidence get to where you know it should be, it can get to.
Right.
But she's like us. She may see that, oh man, I'm not too sure. And the roles will be reversed for me and Angie. The roles are now reversed where I'm building her up. And I'm like, all right, Angie, you may want to do this, take this out, boom. And now she's, okay, I got it. And at the same time, as a husband, if you see the situation and your wife is not, her confidence is not where you believe should be at, I treat it like I'm dealing with a little kid. Meaning, come on, you got it. Come on, you got it. I know you got it. I'm pumping that confidence up to get you to the point where I believe I know you should be at.
Right.
But you know, when your confidence not that good, you shrink.
Right.
You be like, oh, I'm not too sure. No, you got it. You got it, babes. You got it. You may say, for me, I'll say something a little funny I need to get your mind off it and then bring you back so we can get you. So yeah, a husband plays a big part in a spouse.
Okay.
Plays a big part in a certain situation and their spouse is struggling at. You should be there. You should be your spouse's biggest cheerleader. Nobody should be just the spouse's biggest cheerleaders. You should be able to have encouraging words, not sarcasm.
Right.
You should be able to, okay, she's in trouble. I need to know. You should be able to ask the right questions because you know your goddamn wife. Hold on, let me take that back.
You should.
You should know, especially if you've been with your spouse for a while. You should know, okay, you know what, she's struggling. Let me help her out.
Right.
As a man, that's your job.
Right.
Not, I don't know if that, no, that's your job.
Right.
Because I strongly believe if the roles were reversed and we're talking about confidence in man, what you just asked me, she's going to do it for you.
Right.
Because I'm doing it out of love, not out of I'm trying to embarrass you.
Right.
Not out of I'm trying to let you see your flaws. No, I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it to build you up because I know the person that you should be.
Right.
I know the level you should be because in our past, I seen you do this. I seen you show the confidence in this situation. I don't know why you don't have the confidence now. I may not have time to talk about this or ask you at this present moment. I need you to get to that point.
Mhm.
And my coaching should get you there. My building you up, cheering you on. That's your job as a spouse, man or woman. Did I answer your question?
No, you did. You did.
Okay.
I just wanted to incorporate that into the conversation because we were talking a lot about confidence as a man.
Right.
But I do think because a lot of the time we do talk about, me being single, you being married, that it was good to just, have a section of this conversation around like how important is it for your woman
Right.
to have a certain level of confidence. So no,
Right.
you answered the question.
Okay, good. I'm glad. I'm glad I answered that question. And so for a lot of times when we're talking about your confidence in the changing up in a relationship, it changes a little, especially when you're married. If I'm not confident about something in this situation that's in front of me, and the person that I go to, the person that I believe have my back, which would be my wife, if she could be giving me advice, in her mind, she's giving me very good advice. But my confidence got me down so low that I look at it as you are dogging me. You are degrading me. That will change a little bit on how that man now looks at his wife in that situation.
Right.
In that, whatever that thing that's in front of me, that man may sit there and say, you know what? I can't go talk to her because she's going to sit up there and dog me out. Now, this is the way I'm looking at it. She don't never show me I can do it. And now when it goes to this situation, I'm not looking for you no more to give me the confidence. I may even, depending on what the subject is, I may go to another woman. I may go to my mother. I may go to my aunt, but I won't go to the person that's going to give me that's not going to sugarcoat nothing for you.
Right.
Because your spouse is going to tell you straight up,
Right.
yo, this is what it is. But because my confidence and everything is low, I may not look at it like that. And I may look at you differently when it comes to this.
Yeah.
And if something is going hand in hand with it, I may now look at you different when it even goes to that. Because I'm looking at you, I ain't gonna ask you because I already know what the fuck you gonna say.
Right.
You just want to dog me. You just trying to be better than me.
Right.
No, that's not what she's doing. If you know your wife,
She's being honest with you.
she's being honest with you. You tell your friend. Let me say this, man. We sit up there and we tell our friends, yo, I want you to be honest with me, man. But we don't want our wife to be honest with us. It's crazy to me. So I just wanted to put that in there because we're dealing with confidence. We know where our friends is. Oh yeah, my homie. All right. You tell me something. It's, oh yeah, and my confidence. Oh yeah, whatever. I'm doing it anyway. But if Angie say it to me, it hits a little different because she knows me intimate.
Right,
you know
right,
what I mean?
yeah.
So
That's a different relationship.
right, it's a total different relation. And then if my confidence really down low, and you're telling me something, I now start to think, wait a minute, where did she get that from? Is it something we talked about? Is she bringing it up to use it against me, to bash me even up? So a lot of things, a lot of layers, and these things are quick you thinking too, like,
Right.
because you're looking like, what
Right,
you
right,
say
right.
that for? Because you thinking, oh, wait, hold on. Yo, why she say that? I'm talking about this. Why she bringing that up? Well, she's trying to bring it together, but you can't tell because you're in your feelings.
Right.
You're not letting your confidence be like, okay, your confidence, all right, sit here, listen what's going on so you can build your confidence because you know your wife already does it anyway.
Right.
So I know I rambled on more.
You definitely did.
I know.
I was just trying to let you go ahead and finish your
I
thought.
appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Go ahead.
Can you be overconfident?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes, you can.
No, I think we all agree that you can be overconfident.
Yes, you can.
I know that, and it's a fine line, right? Because there's the one hand of this where we're saying, you know, as a confident man, operating your confidence, you know, be proud of who you are and that sort of thing. But there's an element to it where it's like if you take it too far, then it can be perceived as overconfidence, and sometimes it's really more so like your ego getting in the way.
That was me.
That was you?
Yeah, that was me. Yeah, that was me.
So you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Oh,
Yeah, so, you know, sometimes it's also pride too.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes, and I'll never forget when I was a kid, our cousin D actually, I don't know.
I know that, yeah.
I know you know her, but before you came back.
Yeah.
Okay. So I remember when she passed, I saw her like on her bed or whatever right before she passed. And I'll never forget, she said to me, she said, you got to lose your pride. You got to lose your pride. Because back then, like I tell you all the time, I used to have all this anger or whatever. And she knew that. And so she used to tell me, you got to lose your pride. You got to lose your pride, whatever. And I didn't know what she was talking about at first. Because I'm like, when she died, I was still like a teenager or whatever. So
I ain't heard that. I ain't heard her name in a long time. You went back. You went back. Okay, go ahead.
But I'll never forget when she said that to me. And then as I got older, it started to make sense.
Right.
Because I started being in situations where it was like, yeah, I'm confident and I got a lot of pride in myself, but my pride was going to get me in trouble. And that's really what she was trying to say to me. Like, your pride is going to get you in trouble.
Wow.
And when I finally started to get in certain situations where I realized, wait a minute, this is one of the moments where I'm standing on my pride right now. And if I don't back out of this, then this is not going to end well. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And so that always stuck with me when she said that. So there's this thing where even though I'm very confident in myself, I'm always just trying to make sure that I'm not like taking it too far or making anybody else in the room feel less than.
Right.
Sometimes it happens jokingly, like with me just, you know, joking around. But in like real situations, that's just not who I am.
I think for me, and it's been times where that happened, but you see this shirt behind me?
Mm-hmm.
Flag football.
Okay.
This is when I knew my confidence. I had to give up flag football. I quit. I'm just sick.
Wait, did you quit mid-game?
No. After the game, I said, I ain't got it no more. So I caught the ball, and in my mind, I was running.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize until I heard the, ooh, why you let her grab your flag, Fred?
It's flag football, though.
But it was co-ed.
Yeah.
And my confidence was, ain't no female grabbing my flag. And I'm talking trash. I mean, my confidence, my ego, my confidence out there. And I went to go make. No, let me finish. No, let me finish. I went to go make a cut and thought I was running. And everybody say, oh, Fred. And when I turned around and looked, this is what she was doing. She had the flag in her hand like this and then dropped it. I was like, oh my gosh. Because before that, female, you wasn't catching me. Move, you know, Heisman pose and all. A dude would catch me, but not a female. This first and last time. I was gonna make my move, and I thought I was running. Everybody saw, oh, Fred. And I turned around, and she like this, and just dropped it. I said, whose flag is that? Man, that's your flag. Oh my, I said, you know what? I played the game, you know, and I played the rest of the season, but my confidence was so shooken. And I said to myself, this is my last year. Listen.
Yo, who is this female that took your flag? I want to meet her. I want on the podcast.
Listen, I said to myself,
I want on the podcast.
This is my last year playing.
She retired you.
Listen.
She retired you.
Because my confidence before that. Now, I ain't had problems if a dude grabbed my flag. But up until that point, no female has ever grabbed my flag. And when she grabbed, and I had to be in the league for maybe 4 to 5 years before this situation happened.
Yeah, that is hilarious.
And this happened like midway in the season. And after she grabbed my flag, it wasn't the point you grabbed my flag. It's when you did it. You wham! And when you waited until I turned around and you were like this. dropped it, and walked away. And I think,
You
no.
was probably talking trash to her. That's probably why.
One thing I never talk trash to certain individuals,
Okay.
especially the females,
Okay.
because my ego had me thinking I was superior. But my age kicked in, was like, no, you ain't that fast. But I still thought I was that fast.
Yo, shout out to that young lady that retired you with flag football, man. I wish I knew her name, but I sent her a T-shirt or something.
But
We got to get her a T-shirt.
I'm a Hall of Famer.
A what?
Hall of Fame. That's what I'm a Hall of Famer. And I got a ring.
They must let everybody.
No. You know what? You know
Wait,
what?
you know who it is? She in the Hall of Fame too. her plant probably right above yours. Your joint right here. Her joint right here. They probably like, this is Fred, the coach.
Oh.
This is the lady who retired him right here.
But yeah, man. That's one of them times where,
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
You retired flag football because a female took you.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. Because I couldn't bring myself back out there because my confidence was just.
You know what's so insane about what you're saying? It's flag football. Like, if you would have said something like it was tackle football and y'all was one-on-one and she was able to tackle you when you was running full speed, then I would understand.
Right.
But because she grabbed your flag, you were so insulted that she grabbed your flag.
I don't know. It may be insulted. My confidence was, and I went out there and I didn't say too much. I was just shell. Yo, you want to get it? No, it's cool. Because I didn't want to step out there and another female grab my flag. So I did not want to go through that again. So I went out there. I was always the decoy guy. After she grabbed my flag, I played decoy. No, yo, don't. I'm just.
Yeah, I want to be her so bad.
I'm just going to do decoy, dog. I'm not even going. I didn't even want the ball no more. I was like, I don't even want the ball. Hey, matter of fact, when we see Troy, I'm gonna ask Troy if you remember that.
Yo, I swear,
yeah,
yo.
Man, I didn't even.
That is hilarious. We got to get her a T-shirt for real.
Boy, she's wham.
Yo, we got to get her a T-shirt. That's funny.
But, yeah. I'm just, you laughing. That wasn't funny. And,
that is very funny.
Yeah, that was one time I was overconfident and it killed me. I think another time I was overconfident, and all of them are in sports.
Okay. Do they all involve females?
No. Well, you know.
I was gonna see if it's a pattern going on.
You know, when I was coming up, you'll play different blocks.
Okay.
And so the reason why my confidence was so high in football, even though I didn't play school, I didn't play on no school nothing, but around the neighborhood, my confidence was super high. Why? Because my last name is Rice. So I was telling everybody my cousin is Jerry Rice. So this is what I was telling everybody. And everybody knew Jerry Rice, my cousin. We played in the neighborhood, so they know Fred, whatever. But that's the way I had myself. Yeah, my cousin Jerry Rice, I played just like him. Well, we played this one block. This dude locked me down so bad. I could not catch nothing. I thought I was playing against Deion Sanders before Deion Sanders was. I thought Deion Sanders lived right my way. And at the one time, I was young and I was thin, so I was so quick. I was. Dude was right there with me. and he was like my shirt. I could not breathe. I was so fed up. And that's when my confidence, like, you know what? That's when it started. Yo, don't throw me the ball. I'm a decoy. That's how it started. The decoy, don't throw me the ball. I think those are the only two times where, I mean, it's been other times, but really stand out to me. Yeah, it's that time.
No, sports will humble you real quick.
Yes, it
Sports
does.
will humble you because I never forget when I went to high school. So like before I went to high school, I used to play football around the way with my friends or whatever.
Right.
Now, mind you, when I was playing football, I was the youngest and smallest kid playing football with all my friends because they was all older than me
Okay.
and bigger than me.
Okay.
And so we used to play tackle and all that. And then because I was the smaller one, sometimes they would try to throw me and stuff like that. I was hard to tackle and stuff like that. So when I went to go try to play high school football, I'm like, well, I know I'm going to make the team. Mind you, I ain't never wore a pad. I ain't never ran a play outside of them telling me, run this way, that way. Like, I ain't never did none of that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, all of a sudden, I'm on the field with a helmet on and all that. Yeah, it's completely different, yo.
It's
completely different. First of all, I ain't even make the cut the first time when I tried out for JV. I ain't even make the cut.
Well, wait a minute. You know
how humbling that is?
So you went in there, your confidence was here.
Yeah, no, my confidence was here.
It was
too low. You too low.
Oh,
you too low.
Okay. But when after the first day of practice, your confidence was no more.
I wasn't nearly as confident as I was walking in. I don't know where my confidence was, which gives you an indication
Gotcha.
as to how I was going.
Gotcha. They give me an indication that your confidence was really low.
Yeah, it was really low.
Okay, go ahead. Okay.
Because now the game is like when you put a helmet on, it's completely different. That changes everything.
Gotcha.
That changes everything. And so I didn't make the team, but then I go back my junior year and I make the team.
But so he wasn't ready.
But I made the team. But here's the thing. In my mind, you couldn't tell me I wasn't T.O. when I was a kid.
Oh, my gosh.
So when I made the team, but I was defensive end.
Okay. So how did that humble you a little bit? How did your confidence...
that whole situation humbled me. One, because obviously I wasn't Terrell Owens.
Got you.
Two, that was when I found out, like, medically I couldn't play football long term. So I didn't even get a chance to even really play for real. And I never forget the one time I got in the game that season.
It wasn't good for you? Oh,
yo,
man.
I'll never forget, yo. They called me in the game. I get in the game. I'm playing defensive. I'm all excited. Like,
right.
they ran a couple plays. Like, I think I had like a half a tackle on one of them. So I'm like, I'm feeling good.
We doing good.
Then I never forget.
When do it start to go down?
I never forget. I think it was like the second drive we go back out there that I get to play. And the second drive, they ran a reverse. So I'm coming off the end. Nobody touched me. I don't have no experience. Nobody touched me. I see the quarterback.
Okay.
I'm like, man, I'm hawking him down. I grab his shoulder. All I see is his hand go like this. I see the running back take it and go off that way. And I try to reach back. And I slid because it was mud. The ball gained like 20 yards. Yo, all I heard was timeout. Coach, Jerome goddamn Johnson, he cussing me out. He cussing me out. He cussing me out.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh.
So, you want to talk about being humble? Yeah. Sports will humble you very quick.
Yeah.
Sports will humble you very quick,
yes,
man.
Indeed. I think I was young. I had to be maybe in the 9th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I told this story. I got my confidence caused, I don't think you know about, no, you don't. Downtown, it was an arcade.
Okay.
And I would go there sometime.
Mm-hmm.
So at that time, I think I had like $5 or $10 in quarters.
Okay.
I'm going to plan. This young lady coming. Now oh yeah. And
I think you did tell this.
Yeah. She stood right next to me. So now I'm doing my thing, my confidence. Long story short, she took me for my money. So that's long story, because I already talked about it, so I'm not going to get into it. Got me for my money. I shot my best game.
Yeah.
She say, I'm 26, you too young. I didn't understand. I didn't understand.
Wait, how old was you?
I had to be about 17.
Oh, she trash. She ain't had to take all your quarters.
Listen.
No,
I didn't understand mentally. I wasn't, because she's a woman.
I know, that's what I'm saying. She trash for that.
But I was easy beat.
No, but she ain't had $5 to get her own quarters. That's crazy.
Listen, why should she get her own quarters when she see a Vic right there? I was the Vic. What are we talking about? I was the Vic. See, listen, her radar was up. Beep, beep, beep. Vic. So I was the easy prey. You know what I mean? And when she walked up to me, I'm like, yeah, I was the Vic. You know, ooh, hey, touch me, ooh, oh my God, my confidence was here when she touched me. I'm like, oh yeah. Let me get your number. Not right now. Whatever. And the only thing I know is, long story short, I didn't have no quarters. So
Wait, so hold on. Did you at least play a game?
I was playing a game.
Okay.
I was playing a game, you know.
I just wanted to make sure you wasn't just following her around putting quarters.
No. I didn't, cause just all she said was, you know, I like to play some games. Again, capital V-I-C, Vic. All capital letters. I say, I had like $5 or $6.
Yeah.
I say, well, I got this right here. You gonna let me have that? Yeah. And I gave it to her. And you know what she did next? She left. I told you. No, listen. Because, you know, boy, it's not funny. I'm saying, because this is my first time, you know, trying to crack on a woman.
Bruh.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Bruh, I'm dying, yo.
And it just didn't work out. My confidence was there. And when I'm leaving out the store, out the arcade, my confidence is still there.
How?
I don't know better. In my mind, I got to talk to an older woman.
Oh.
It wasn't till I got back to tell my buddies, yo, this what happened.
And they was looking like me.
The confidence went straight down. Because they looked at me, and they was older than me. And they were like, dag, young boy. And when I heard, dag, young boy, I already knew what it was. They listen. No, stop. No laugh. They did not have to get finished to rush. So I understood because I seen them do it to other people. Right. Dag, young boy. So I knew it was getting ready to come. But what they did was to bring my confidence back up. They dogged me a little bit, but then they explained to me,
right,
yo, this is what, if that ever happens, this is what you got to do. And to get back to what you're saying, when it comes to you as in a relationship, that's what a spouse is supposed to do.
Right.
Yo, if you come in, when you get to a certain point, this is what you have to do to bring your confidence up. So yeah, I told the story, but I had to get back to that part.
No, that's a good joint.
But yeah, those were the time when that's
funny, man. So what's your final perspective?
My final perspective is, it's good to have confidence, but don't let it overwhelm or consume you where you may fail. It's good to have confidence, but you should also have mercy. You should also show grace, because some people that have confidence don't show mercy or grace. It's good to have confidence, but you should also remember where you came from to get that confidence. And that's my final perspective.
Okay, that's all good stuff. I think in addition to what you just said, my final perspective would be that while it is good to have people around you that give you the positive reinforcements and can instill confidence in you, that confidence, most of the time when you hear about confidence, the word in front of that is self-confidence. Because confidence is something that you have to be able to establish on your own. So it's nice to have other people that are confident in you, but you yourself have to believe in whatever it is that you say, whatever it is that you do. Like, you have to have that internal core belief in yourself, and then that'll translate out to other people that will want to support you in your confidence. But just want to make sure, because we didn't really touch on that part of confidence. We talked about the surrounding factors, but it's really important that people understand that it's important for you to believe in yourself. And that's where your confidence is really going to be honed, so that when even when somebody tries to do anything to shake your confidence or make you lose confidence, it's so ingrained in you that they can't affect you.
Right.
So that's my final thought or final perspective.
So on that note, I am the coach.
No, you are the Vic.
Okay. I am the coach / Vic / learn the important information, but I'm the coach.
No, I'm just messing with you. And I'm the Beacon. And this has been the Point Blank Perspectives podcast.
Peace.